Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and this video is going to be all about Season 11 and your first 10 placements. So, getting off on the right foot for the new season is obviously incredibly important, but also we got to make sure we're not overvaluing it and generating a lot or too much ranked anxiety just from your first 10 placements. So I'm going to go through a quick couple of tips to, rationalize, I guess, how you want to approach your placements, but also how you want to approach the rest of the season. Because we got to remember the first 10 placements aren't actually that important. On average, you're going to be placed about a whole rank below where you finished last season. So if you go, if you win between 4 out of 10 to 6 out of 10 of your games, you're probably, let's say if you finish gold 4 last season, you're probably going to end up around silver 2, silver 3 after your placements. And that's fine. If you win about 8 out of 10, you'll probably be about silver 1, silver 2. So placements really don't matter. You're going to be gaining for your first 20, 30 games, sometimes up to 40, 50 LP. So don't worry about your placements. So let's get into some advice. First one is you can dodge placement games, and this doesn't affect your invisible MMR or your overall ranking, as well as dodging does not count towards your first 10 placement games. So I even tested this just to double check. I dodged my first 2 games in a row and it did not count at all towards my first 10 placement games. So please don't be afraid to sacrifice 5 minutes of your time, a dodge timer, for a game that you really think you're going to lose. An 80, 70% plus chance. If your teammates are all flaming each other in champ select, or you think your team's got a really bad comp, or the enemy has a really, really good comp, or you're just not feeling it, or maybe even got auto-filled, consider dodging the game because it won't affect you. All you'll have to do is wait the dodge timer, and then you can queue up and go again. Second one, don't overvalue your placement game. Similar to what I was saying earlier, you've got the whole season to climb in League of Legends. The first 10 placement games aren't that important. Sure, it's important now and it can get you off on the right foot, but remember, the average League of Legends player plays about 300 ranked games a season. So you've got so much time to, even if you go, 2 and 8 in your first 10 placements, it doesn't actually matter in the big picture. League is all about the big picture. There's no quick wins in League anymore. Everything is pretty much a grind. Getting back to your original rank from last season will be a mini grind. Getting to the rank that you actually want to aim for. So let's say you finished gold last season. It might take you 50, 100, 150 games to get back to your original rank, and then you spend the next 100, 150 getting to your gold rank, platinum, diamond, etc., etc. So please understand that League is a long-term game. Obviously, each game is important, but League is a long-term game, and you always got to look at the big picture. Don't overvalue losses or wins or mini win streaks. Focus on the big picture, focus on your overall goal, and always keep sight of it. So, the first 100 and 150 games of your climb this season are actually way more important than your first 10. So just make sure that you have a plan for those first 100, 150 games. Next point, have a plan and a goal. What is your goal for this season? How are you going to get there? Are you just maining one role? Do you just want to have fun this season? And maybe then, a diamond rank goal isn't realistic because you're just wanting to have fun. You're just wanting to play with friends. That's fine. Don't care about what anyone else thinks or says to you. As long as you are comfortable with how you are playing League of Legends, that is the right way for you to play League of Legends. If you just want to have fun in bronze, go have fun. You don't have to climb to diamond. You don't have to get to silver because your friends are. You don't have to get to gold because someone told you to, because your coach told you to, or whatever. Play League how you want to play, but be realistic in the results that you expect to get when you play particular ways. So if you're just playing for fun, you can't expect dramatic or crazy achievements or really good results. If you're, trying to play 70 champions in one season, you can't expect to climb because it's very hard and that isn't what the rest of the people are doing. So have a plan, have a goal, main one role in my recommendation, and have a really small champion pool. 2 to 3 champions is more than enough. Next one, Have one account for climbing and one account for learning and having fun. This is something I personally do and something I recommend to pretty much everyone I coach. Your main account is for climbing, nothing else. You're not there to fuck around. You're not there to have fun. You're not there to learn a new champion or learn a new role. Your main account is for playing your best champions, your best role in your best mindset. If you're not feeling right, if you don't want to play your best champions today for whatever reason, that's fine. Do not play on your main account. Go to your Smurf, go to an alt account, or even just go into Flex Queue on your main account. If you only have one account, go to Flex Queue, learn your new champion, have some fun, de-tilt, do whatever, but your solo queue games are always for climbing, nothing else. Last one, champion mastery over game meta. 99% of games in Diamond and below, its player skill is way more important than actual champion matchup. How you operate, pilot, and how well you've mastered your champion is so much more important than the actual champion matchup itself. Remember that. So don't think if you see a clickbait YouTube video of Tarzan or, I don't know, anyone, Yasuo, anyone going, this champion's so OP, you need to be playing this champion if you're in silver or whatever. Do not listen to it. Play the champions that you know the best because you are going to have the most success on them. If you want to try the clickbait YouTube video, the new meta, the OP strategy, the most busted champion in Season 11, that's fine. Don't do it on your main account. Do it on your Smurf account, your alt account. Do it in Flex Queue. Test the hypothesis. Test the theory. If you get results, great. Bring it over to your main account and then start using it to climb. It might be a secret weapon. It might actually be, game breaking and incredible, and it might get you to the highest rank you've ever been, but don't just take someone else's advice. Test it yourself and then apply it to your gameplay, guys. So those are my biggest pieces of advice. Remember, at the end of the day, League is just a game. You need to have fun because it's a game. If you're not having fun, you're not going to progress as well. You're not going to do as well, and you're not going to want to learn as much. You also got to remember, if your goal is to get to Diamond this season, you need to be realistic. Getting to Diamond in any region right now, you have to be about in the top 1 to 3% of players. So you don't have to be the top 1 to 3% of mid lane, bot lane, top support. You just need to be in the top 1 to 3% of your champion pool in your specific role. Remember that, because that's super important. That makes it a lot clearer and a lot more strategic on how you need to get there. You also got to understand that if you're gold right now, you're arguably in the top 40 to 60% of League of Legends players. So to do or to get into the top 1 to 3%, you need to start doing things differently. You can't be doing what you were doing last season and expecting different results. You can't be expecting to be playing like a Gold 4 player and getting to Diamond. Of course, you can't be, playing like a Diamond player in Gold 4 because it's unrealistic and it probably won't work. But you can just be focusing on playing like a Gold 3 player in Gold 4, playing like a Plat 3 player in Plat 4, focusing on being just slightly better than average, slightly better than you were yesterday, and I guarantee you guys are going to come. Jeez, I guarantee you guys are going to climb. So, guys, if you do have any questions, I'm going to put my Discord in the YouTube description below, as well as my personal Discord. So add me, ask me any questions if you have about placements, about Season 11, what I'd recommend for you in your personal situation, and I'll try my best to answer them. So as always, cheers, good luck on the Rift, guys, and good luck in your placements and for the rest of the Season 11.